Hi, Geoff here from GCT Property. Just had a few conversations and questions recently from clients in relation to the recent Royal Commission into the banking industry. As many of us are aware, it has had quite strong recommendations, and it looks like a lot of those recommendations will be, brought into power. So really this is just my thoughts on how it will affect us all as borrowers in investing or buying property. So recently there's been a lot of talk about the act of the responsible lending, which essentially means that in previous times a lot of the banks lent people money in a situation will probably put them in quite a difficult financial position, and there was a number of default loans. So in response to that, APRA and various other controlling bodies have made a lot of changes to how the banks apply and approve clients for lending purposes. So in a sense, what that means, it's been a lot tougher for clients to qualify for property loans or any sort of loan, in fact. So this is where mortgage brokers add a lot of value to this industry, and personally, I would hate to think that I had to go into the bank and apply for a loan. So from a mortgage point of view, the benefit of having a mortgage broker is you've got independent advice, and they can look at all the various banks' policies and look at which policy suits our particular requirements best matching to that lender. So the four major banks are obviously quite large corporate driven companies achieving very high profits and don't always have the client's best interests at heart. So I also like independence, so the benefit again of that broker is looking from an outside point of view and finding the right loan product, whichever bank or lender that will be, to suit our individual needs. Now with these changes and recommendations, it looks like the way the mortgage brokers get paid for their service is going to change and going to put more responsibility onto clients directly. So I think the mortgage broker industry is very important. They do a lot of hard work and they get a lot of clients. Personally, I've seen a lot of clients' loans that if the client had gone into the bank directly and not into the right lender, they wouldn't have been successful. So I have concerns, and I would totally recommend anyone looking for a loan product to speak to a very good broker that's experienced and know the best products for their particular circumstances. So I hope that's been of some value, and any questions on this, please comment or give me your feedback. We're all learning each day about these new recommendations and how they'll be implemented, and I'd love to hear some more thoughts and conversations around that. So enjoy the rest of your day. Geoff from GCT Property.